welcome back to Sudoku Topology puzzle B2. This time we are going to do, looks like we're back to this cube. And now we've got a whisper line. Okay, so this is our first whisper line and a thermo. So if you've not seen whispers before, they tell you that the digits next to each other have to be far apart. How far apart they need to be depends on how many digits are in the puzzle. In this puzzle, they must differ by at least 3. So we have that. It's half the number of digits, roughly speaking. So in this case, there's 5 digits. So round that up, and then we get that they have to be 3 apart. This digit is bigger than that one. Okay, so I only have 1 through 5. So 3 I just can't put on a whisper at all in this puzzle. Because if I do, then I need to come up with a number between 1 and 5 that's more than 3 away from 3, or that's at least 3 away from 3, and there aren't any such things. We also have this property that whispers always share, that they alternate high-lowity. So I'm going to start with numbers that are either less than 3 or bigger than 3, so either a 1, 2, or a 4, 5. And then I'm going to alternate between a 1, 2, and a 4, 5. So if you like coloring, we basically always get to color running along a whisper, sort of alternating. So these are either both high or both low, and in fact they're either both high digits or they're both of the high digits or they're both of the low digits, and these likewise are either both of the high digits or both of the low digits. Now that actually makes this cell always a 1 or a 5, because if these are 1, 2, then in particular this number needs to be 3 away from both 1 and 2. It can only be a 5. And if these are 4, 5, this needs to be a 1 because it needs to be 3 away from both of those. So this is always a 1 or a 5. And so we can actually then say down here, okay, so here's where sort of the way of thinking about whispers is usually very useful, of saying, okay, so this is the one of 1 and 5, or sorry, this is the purple digit that's not 1, 5. So that one's 2, 4. But 2, 4, so there's a pink 1, 5 and a pink 2, 4, and there's a yellow 2, 4 and a yellow 1, 5 is a way to think about it. So sort of if you imagine your number line, you've got on the one side, you've got the most extreme yellow digit, that's the yellow 1, 5, and on the other side, you've got the most extreme pink digit, that's the pink 1, 5. And so we have the 1, 5s, then the 2, 4s, and then the 3 in the middle that can't go anywhere. So now this digit, it cannot be the yellow 2, 4, because if it was, these would be, well, 2 apart, because they would be a 2, 4 pair, and 2 and 4 are 2 apart, and 2 is less than 3. So this is the yellow 1, 5, and this is the yellow 2, 4. Beautiful, beautiful. This is classy setting. I like this a lot. So now the point is that this cell actually sees the entire whisper. It sees yellow 1, 5, yellow 2, 4, pink 1, 5, and pink 2, 4. And so that is actually 1, 2, 4, and 5. It sees a quadruple. So this digit is a 3. Which then makes this digit be bigger than 3 because this is a thermo. So this is a 4, 5. Over here. This cell is the pink 2, 4, just to continue our coloring as best we can. Okay. This side, the one facing me, is missing the yellow 2, 4, which has to go in one of these two places, except that one shares the left face. So this is the yellow 2, 4. And so now that means that by process of elimination, this is the pink 1-5. Now, let's see. This face, this face now only has yellows left to place. In particular, the yellow 2-4 on this bottom face that I've tried to sort of orient towards the camera. It can't go in either of those because it's in that corner. So the yellow 2-4 on this face is here. Yellow 2-4. So there's a yellow 1-5 somewhere, and there sure is. That does tell me where the yellow 2-4 is on this face now facing me. The yellow 2-4 now can only go here because it can't go there. So this is the yellow 2-4. And now on this face, that means that this is a 3. Which now makes this cell the yellow 1-5. Okay, and so now the world starts to unravel a little bit, because now I know that this digit's not a 5, it's a 4. And so that means that 4 is actually purple, because we've got the yellow 2-4 is now a 2. So, in fact, the way it worked out, and if you were at all confused by this, you can now sort of see how this actually unravels. That's purple. And so that is a 5. That is a 4. That's a 5. That's a 4. That's a 1 and a 2. That's a 2 and a 2. So everywhere there was a yellow 2-4, it became a 2, and everywhere there was a yellow 1-5, it became a 1. We've got our 3s, which I usually make green because it makes Casey happy. And then we have one more digit left in the grid, which must be pink if you count the ones on the face, and so that is a 4. Very nice. I liked that one a lot. Loved the naked single 3 here, as we call it. All right. Remember to like the video, please, if you're enjoying these and you want to see more. But let's jump on to the next puzzle. Thank you for watching.